Hello guys, so I wanted to share a loot guide today with you, mainly because it's early and people don't know where the good loot is. So this is basically going to be a farming guide. You can earn like 20 to 30k credits per run, which is pretty nice, and you can level up your factions quite freaking fast. Basically the area we'll want to explore is the top left corner of the map, jungle area, where the focus crystal spawns. Now, you'd want to get your way there stealthily, conserve as much stamina as you can. When you get to the point where you need to run away from some of the enemies, or GFs, the big blue dudes, or in this case, elite enemy jungle. And yeah, basically when you get close enough to them, and when they get triggered on you, you just want to run. And you want to keep running until your stamina is out, and basically you want to climb up on the edge that's gonna be in front of us in a second. They won't ever reach you, so just keep running. But sometimes there's more enemies around, so change your trajectory accordingly, just so you don't get hit or killed. Now you want to climb up this edge first, so you lose a bit of the aggro. They can still make their way around, so just keep going forward even without stamina. And then you want to make your way up here, and then just sit here for a bit for them to de-aggro. Now, the loot can be somewhat random, and at times you won't find many ores at all. Basically, you want to focus on the focus crystals, ores, mine those out, get those, and basically get the hell out of the map as fast as you can. Now, for me, I'm using fully white loadout, white backpack, white armor, just a single gun, single stack of ammo, just so I don't waste much weight. You want to check this spot here, because there can be a keycard spawn like that, and some extra stims and ammo. There can be sometimes guns here too, so this is pretty nice if you would just want to grab some keycards. Now there's high chances that they won't be there, the keycards. Now for these ores, you want to look for the blue spots on them. That's how you know it's focus crystals. And there's usually... the lowest I found is like 3 ores. But sometimes there can be more than 6. And it's pretty nice. So basically just look for the ones that have bluish, greenish kind of tint to them. On these like little dots on the side. Like that. And you'll know it's a focus crystal ore. Now you want to be as fast as possible, because the storms are kind of hit it. Well, in this beta, they pop up quite fast, and it's quite annoying with how dark the weather gets sometimes. But this area is mostly uncontested since it's really early, and there's not that many people in the jungle area that don't want to go into the hard zones. And people who do get here usually go for the crashed ship, because that's like new stuff and they want to check that. But what we're doing here is just making you a lot of money, as much money as possible. Now the highest I've got from this run is 50k. It's absolutely insane when it's uncontested. You'll find ores around this area nearly always, at least one. You just want to look in this cranny a bit, and yeah. Now, the most valuable crystals you can get are the blue ones so far. I haven't found a single red one yet. I don't even know if there's a red one. But you want to look for the green tinged crystal, basically green looking crystal. It's purple here. And those sell for like 2,200 a piece. The blue ones sell for like 900, just 60 a piece. You can hold 10 of them in a stack. They're quite heavy though. But thankfully, because of the backpack buffs, and it can hold 200 kilos of weight, you'll be able to get quite a bit of them on you. Now, you can be extra greedy, and if you find shit like hell of a lot of ores, you can just drop some of your ammo, some of your meds. You should be fine. Usually, you don't take damage from the mobs here if you're fast enough, and you want to run with your knife out from them, because otherwise they're just gonna catch up to you and they're gonna mess you up. I'm gonna be nice. Now, I'd recommend leveling up the Osiris factions, because this these crystals, when you sell them to a faction, you get quite a bit of faction experience as well. So I recommend you to sell it to Osiris because they have by far the best guns. I'm level 8 currently. I'm yet to unlock the flechette, but I'd say it's still as broken as it is. They said they nerfed it. I'll have to test it. I'll make a video about it for sure. And the other reason why you want to level up the Osiris faction is because they have the green combat stem, and that's quite important. So, but you need to complete the job quest as well for it to unlock the green stem. I don't know when, but currently for me it's locked behind the quest, even though I'm level 8, so I can't really buy it. But you want to level up the faction just so you can get it. Now, you want to make your way up here to the edge. Try to not trigger the mobs that are around you, and you'll find some crystal ores here as well. There's usually 1, sometimes there's 3, but usually it's only 1. And yeah, basically take stuff here. If you're getting chased, try to get this as fast as possible. And you can just go up here on the edge or on the cliff and de-aggro the mobs. They can climb up to the left side, but try to not get hit by the Jeff because he can spit quite far. Just an asshole. Now you can see me here being extremely greedy and dropping nearly all of my ammo. I can still kill a person in a mag, it's just extremely greedy. But it's worth the greed though. Because the payout is absolutely insane. Now, as we're speaking, I'm currently at 300,000 credits. And that number will definitely increase. But since I'm going to be posting this video, I assume there's going to be quite a lot of contests around this area now. So, yeah. It wouldn't surprise me. This is like... You can get a lot of money from this. It's absolutely insane. Now, if you can... And if you're, you know, brave enough, I'd recommend coming in here with a green or high tier backpack if you get lucky and there's like tons of ores. Now I'm picking up aluminium scrap because I need it for upgrades in quarters, I think it's called. Yeah, in quarters. You can find some loose loot around that pod. Now you want to make your way out towards the comms towers, if you possibly can. Now my route changes depending on where the enemies are and where my extract is. But usually, if I trigger an enemy, I'll just immediately run it. Usually an entire stamina bar is enough to get out of here. So just try to avoid the enemies as much as you can. But if you get spotted, just run. It'll be, if you want to stay in the jungle, just climb up to a high spot and try to not get hit by Jeff and let him re-aggro or de-aggro. Otherwise, just leg it out of you. Now, usually I would loot the comms tower too on my way out if I don't have enough loot, but currently I'm just full, so I'm gonna make my way out. And yeah, that's the loot, right? That's the loot run. Now, there's gonna be some pictures here at the end of me, how much I made out of these runs. I did 3 so far this morning, and I made, like, this one is 50k, absolutely insane. Next one is a bit less because I got a bit unlucky. It's only 27k, and the other one is 32k. But yeah, that'd be the loot run. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope I helped. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff for the YouTube algorithm. I'll be trying to upload more stuff about the cycle, and hope you guys have a nice day. Bye bye.